Draw the Day. My name's Abby and I am an artist, and I'll be showing you what we're going to be doing today. So today's activity is called My Face, and it's all about how we look, and we're going to create a picture of ourselves and our faces. Okay, so using different materials, and these can be found materials around the house. I'm going to show you what you could use. We're going to do a little bit of a portrait. Okay, so I'm going to show you what materials you need, and then if you want, you can pause the video, go and get the materials that you need, and then come back, and then we're going to start again. So first of all, the materials that you will need are A4 white piece of paper, and then perhaps some coloured paper, and then some found objects. I've got some rope, like you could use ribbon or string. I've got some pom-poms, but also I was going to use like some feathers that I've got in the house, but I decided not to use those. But again, it's just whatever you can find around the house. You're going to need a pencil and some colouring pens and some colouring pencils, and then a pair of scissors as well, and then some glue. I've got PVA glue. But you can use like a glue stick, it's entirely up to you. So yeah, have a rummage around, see what art materials you can find, and really use your imagination with this. Have a look in the mirror, see what you look like, and then have a walk around the house and think about what you could use to describe what you look like. So this is one that I did earlier, and this is a portrait of me. And I've used some string, a pom-pom, some coloured paper, and then some felt tips and some pencils. So those are the materials that I told you that you might need earlier, but let's see if you found any extra materials. Let's get going. Let's put that to one side. So if you could find something to draw around, to draw the face, that would be great. I couldn't find anything to draw around. It could be circle or it could be oval. It depends what kind of shape you want your face to be. So what I'm going to do is just draw it freestyle. And I've got a rubber as well actually, so yeah, perhaps get a rubber if you need a rubber. So I'm going to just draw like an oval face for my shape. And don't worry if it's not perfect, it doesn't have to be matching on either side. So this is my oval face. Okay, and then what I'm going to do is just roughly draw what I want to include in my picture. So I've got some hair, so I'm going to put a couple of lines like this just so I know where I want my hair to be. You might want your hair up, you might, if you're a boy, you might want it short, spiky. If you're a girl, you might want it short, spiky. And yeah, if you can always make up what hairstyle you like if you don't like your current hairstyle. And then I'm going to put some lips on there, and I'm going to do a smiley face and a nose, and then big blue eyes, some eyebrows, and then I'm going to do a neck with some shoulders. So this is my portrait. I'm going to do a neckline there, and then in my other picture I thought I'd really like a flower in my hair. So this is like a rough picture of what I'm going to do, and then now I can start sticking stuff to it. So the first thing I'm going to do is the hair. Now I've got to take my glue, and then I'm going to put a big blob in the middle here. Okay, and then I'm going to take, so this is like the rope that I found earlier. You can use wool or ribbon, or you can colour it in, or you can use paper, it's up to you. I like this because it's curly, and I've always wanted curly hair. So I'm going to stick some of that there, and then another piece here like this. And then if it's not the right size, you can cut it once it's stuck down. So I'm just going to get it stuck to the page for now and then see what it looks like. So I love this big curl here. I might keep that one there. I'm going to trim this one a little bit because I do have quite long hair. I'm going to leave this one, and I quite like that one as well. So you can leave it floating off the page, or you can just stick it down a little bit more. I think I'm going to stick mine down just a little bit more. So maybe about here, I'm going to just push that down like that. And then again about here, just add a little bit more glue. There we go. And then again about here. And don't worry if you add too much glue, because it dries see-through, so you're not going to see it. Okay, and I'm going to put a bit more there, just so that my lovely locks flow down like that. Nice curly hair, I love that. That looks really nice. And then what I'm going to do next actually is just draw in my face. So I've chose a pink pencil, just because my skin, I mean, it's difficult to describe our skin, isn't it? And everyone's got different coloured skin. But I thought pink's a really nice colour because it's nice and bright. So you can do this any colour that you like. And again, perhaps have a look in the mirror and then see what colour you think your skin is. I'm going to use a pencil for mine, a colouring pencil. But you can use other materials if you want. And I'm just going to colour in my face all the way around. There we go, like this. Now you can take more time to do this. I'm doing it quite fast just to show you what to do. Okay, there we go. So that's my face coloured in. It just gives, oh, my neck as well. Just move my hair out of the way. There we go. This is nice. There we go. It just gives it a little bit of colour in then, doesn't it? And I'm going to take my pink pens. I'm going to do my lips next. So I've got a nice big smile. Like this, and then I'm going to use another pink one to colour inside my lips. There we go. And then I've got a blue pen for my big blue eyes. There we go. So then what I've put in the middle is just some little black dots, like that. And then my eyebrows. And then my nose. And then what's missing on here? I'm missing my flower in my hair. So I'll just pop that to one side for a minute, and then I'm going to take my coloured paper. I chose purple because purple is one of my favourite colours. And then on here I'm just going to draw a really rough flower, like that. And then I'm going to take my scissors. Now, obviously I've chosen to put a flower in my hair because I like flowers. You don't need to put anything in your hair, or you could pick something else if you like. But this is what mine looks like, so I'm just showing you how to do it just in case you do want to do that. Okay, so I'm just cutting out my flower now, and I'm just cutting around the outside of the flower, so don't worry about the inside. And then I'm going to turn it over so that I can't see any of my pencil lines. Now I'm going to get some glue, I'm going to place it in the middle of my hairline there, just to hide that middle bit, and then push gently down your flower on top of your hair like that, so it gives it a really nice 3D look, all this extra rope bit here. And then in the middle of the flower I'm going to put a little bit more glue, just a blob. And then I found a pom-pom which looks really great, and this one's a blue one and it matches my eyes. I'm going to put it in the middle of the flower like that. So there you can see it's already beginning to take shape. Now I've just got my body to do, which I'm just going to do the shoulders. So I'm going to take my pen, and I'm going to choose purple because that's what colour my clothes are going to be. I'm just going to go around my shoulders just so they stand out a little bit more like that. And then I'm going to take my paper, and this is the part that I like, you rip up the paper. So tear the paper up into lots of little pieces. I do like ripping up paper, I find it really relaxing. wonder how you find it. Do you like ripping up paper? So you might want to use paper, or you might want to colour this bit in. You might find some fabric at home that is actually you could use. Okay, so once you've got a little pile of paper, take your glue and pop it over your top part of your body. Now I'm going to just leave a little bit of a line where that purple pen is, just so it doesn't go over the top. There we go. And just drag it all the way across. Lots of glue so it all sticks down. There we go. Lovely. And then I'm going to take my paper and I'm going to place it all the way around my top body. And if it's a bit too big, you can just rip it up as you go along, which I think I'm going to do. And just follow around your line, like that. Now that's a thin piece there, so I'll put that there. Now this part might take you a little bit of time, so do relax into it and enjoy it. There we go. So, oops, that's stuck to my finger. There we go. So this is looking great already. I can see all the pieces stuck down, looking nice. And some of them are sticking up, but I like that. I think it gives it texture. You see all the little bits sticking up like this. That's okay. If you don't like that, you can put some glue over the top and stick it back down. I'll show you. So we'll get our glue, and also there might be some little bits in the middle that you've missed. You can just do that, and then if you put some glue over, you can use your finger and just push it all down so it's nice and neat, or if you like it up like I do, you can just leave it and just add some pieces over the top like that. So I'm going to leave it like that. I think that looks really great. That bit's just sticking up a little bit, so I am just going to add a little bit more glue. There we go. And then don't forget, when this glue dries, it's going to dry see-through, so don't worry too much if you can see the glue. And then I've only got a couple of pieces for my hair, so you could do more if you wanted to, because you can see some of my pencil lines, but I think it looks okay anyway. I wouldn't worry too much if you can see the pencil lines. So this is my finished piece. I hope you've enjoyed it. There we go. Looks a little bit like me. Okay. So don't forget, if you have enjoyed this video, please do like it and send us your finished pieces as well. It'd be great to see some of your finished work. And all the details should be followed on the links below. So thanks for joining us, and I'll see you again next time. Bye.